Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir. Good morning, all
Good
of
morning.
you.
Good morning,
Good
everybody.
morning.
Good morning, Chandra. Good morning, all of you.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
Chandra
morning,
sir.
sir.
Good
Good
morning
morning,
to all
sir.
of you, sir.
Good morning to all. Good morning, all masters.
Good morning to all.
Good morning.
Morning, sir. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Happy morning, happy evening.
Very good morning, very good morning, very good morning.
Yes, Ravindranji.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
Great to see you, Bafnaji. Welcome to our 40-day meditation program called Ganga. We're on our 5th day. We're coming to the end of our first week. This week, we are learning various aspects of meditation and the process of meditation. As we go into the next week, every week we have a topic, and next week is health, energy, and memory. How meditation is scientifically enhancing, creating that radiant health, excellent memory, boosting the energy of the body. We are learning every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, little longer sessions. Rest of the time we have some sharing. Tomorrow, on Saturdays, we have a business leader, an organization leader, an accomplished leader personality coming in and joining us, and then sharing their experiences. We have longer meditations on Sundays. We talk less and then we practice more on Sunday. When we are at leisure, it is good to make this practice more stronger. We use Sundays for that. We go longer. There's something more that we will do as a little bit of new practice that I introduce on Sunday to whatever we are doing, so that we get more deeper experiences. So welcome to anyone who has joined new today for this program or joining new. Meditation is healing holistically. We talk about holistic well-being. According to World Health Organization, health is not merely physical health. It's physical, it's mental, it's social health, and spiritual well-being. Our body is into can be considered as 5 things: physical body, our mind, our intellect, our individual consciousness, and then all that is. We are part of all 5. Physical body is the last one to get any, whether it's energy, whether it's great health or poor health, it's the last one. But with these 5, to simplify them further, here's physical body. Mind and intellect are into one. Individual consciousness and universal consciousness is another. So it's body, mind, and energy. You can say it as 3: body, mind, energy. Physical body, of course, we understand it. It is there. Nice food, nice sleep, exercise. There are things that we know are the ways to energize the physical body. First thing we try to do when there is a problem is that we change our food habit. We try to remove some things, add some things. and we are doing some activity, physical activity. Of course, sleep. These things are what we are using to energize. Meditation is helping all these 5 bodies. But what we think physical is happening is not true. When we start experiencing, understanding this, and if we understand that everything comes from energy, and so there is an energy template, things happen in the energy before they happen in the physical body. Things happen in the mind before it happens in the physical body. All diseases are called psychosomatic. As the psyche is, so is the soma. As the psyche is, so is the soma. Soma is the body. Psyche is the collective experiences of your mind, your intellect, your individual consciousness, and all that is. Collective experiences, learnings of all that combined is the psyche. If my psyche is that I'm in a very, very dangerous conditions, and so it is natural for me, contagious conditions, so I continuously get this cold, or I continuously get this and that. If that is my psyche, then that's what we create more of it into our body. Every little thing that is contagious will come into our body. Whether it is flu, whether it is this COVID, whether it is something else, it will come in. Psychosomatism. Physical body and the mind is an intellect. When you're dividing the mind and intellect into two, it is actually explained in our Vedic philosophies as Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, 4 things of the mind. There are actually 4 things. We're simplifying it, right? But then you have conscious mind, subconscious mind, unconscious mind, and then ego. Conscious mind, analytical mind, subconscious mind, and then unconscious mind. Conscious mind actively listening. Whatever that sensory input that is coming in is taken. That's conscious mind. That's manas. Then it's taken, it is immediately processed with all the inputs that we have from the past. What is it happening right now? Or why is this dog looking at me? Why is this person coming to me? Or he's talking about something, or she's talking about something. What does it mean to me from the past? We pull out all the information. This problem is coming in our job, in this application. What is the cause? We go back, pull out all information, trying to analyze, and then find. So that's an analytical mind. We process, and then we put that into an analytical mind. We go beyond that analytical mind, where you have to now go deeper from our beliefs. While we're trying to analyze based on what we know, our beliefs are telling us something else. So we go and access the beliefs of the subconscious mind. And we go further deeper, we have our personality, which is into our, what we call the bloodstream. It is there into our cell memory. It is there everywhere. A third brain, called reptile brain, cerebellum. It is there digested into us. That's the ego, unconscious mind, ego, which is inherently holding us of what we are. The strongest belief that it has to be this way, it has to be this way. I am separate and you're separate is understanding that ego has, but ego is there, which is deeply, deeply programmed, is become slowly the ego, the personality. So Mano, Buddha, Chitta, Ahankara. Ahankara is the ego. Chitta is the subconscious mind. Buddhi is the analytical mind or the intellect. I'm not talking about intelligence. Intelligence is the power of mind, ability to store, learn, recall, construct, all of that, right? The intellect, which is discerning right and wrong, is the Buddhi. And then Mano is the Manaso, which is essentially taking in everything that is there, all that activities of the mind, that whole memory capability to store as a sensory input is coming and then taking in. So mind is It's also called the mind stuff or the chitta, the overall, and it's 4 things. And then when you go beyond it, then we have this energy template, individual consciousness. In the spiritual language, it's a soul, and universal consciousness, all that exists everywhere, which is the super intelligence, Atma, Paramatma, are in quantum field, this is called quantum energy field. Both are combined into it. It's all a set of experiences that are intricately interconnected with each other. So in meditation, we go beyond the body sensations. We first go through beyond the body. We are slowly forgetting the body, the environment, everything. So we are experiencing that. Body is made up of these 5 elements. Environment is made up of these 5 elements. So first step in meditation, as we close our eyes and observe the breath, and slowly we are transcending our body. We are going through these 5 elements. We perhaps do many sensations around these 5 elements. Some heat in the body, sweating. People experience sweating. Swaying of the body, swinging. There are many physical sensations of the body that we experience. Cool breeze hitting, people feel that too, right? We are transcending slowly as we are lowering our mind stuff, the chitta. We transcend through the body sensations. We have to forget slowly, and then go in, and then we're slowly going, and then transcending all the 4 areas of mind: the conscious, analytical, subconscious, and then unconscious. Mano, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankara, all 4. We got to go through all of them. We got to silence, we got to slow down all of them. We got to, in order to forget everything, in order to get into that energy, physical body and mind have to stay still to go into that energy. So when we go through them, when we go past them in meditation, then we are with the 3rd one, which is our individual consciousness, universal combined together, which is what we call the quantum energy field. Now, that Brahmasmi, Brahma everywhere, Sarvam Kalidam Brahma, everything is Brahma, that consciousness that exists everywhere. What's consciousness? It has energy that exists everywhere, like a seed comes out. From a seed comes the whole plant and a tree. We think the tiny seed has nothing in it, but there comes a whole plant and tree. Life sprouts from the consciousness, and life goes back into the consciousness. You can easily understand. So that is, in scientific terms, this energy field. Emptiness everywhere. We'll understand this quantum physics aspect in week 3 in one of the classes when we're covering manifestation. But emptiness everywhere, and it's all energy in that emptiness, and that's consciousness. And from there everything is coming. And in our meditation, as we go beyond our body and mind, we are becoming one. We are unifying ourselves with that Atma, Paramatma, or the individual consciousness, universal consciousness. But so what's happening in meditation? If these are the 5 fingers of the 5 things, we're resting our body, we're resting our mind, we're resting our intellect, keeping aside. So we have individual consciousness. We are trying to get in touch with these 2. We are there. First, we are here, understanding ourselves. So we are represented often by this. I love the way Patrice explained this concept. When we call somebody, we call using always an index finger. We never use these fingers to call somebody. We always use this because that's what we are. We are this individual consciousness, which is a sum total of all our experience of past lives and current life. Experience, sum total, is this individual consciousness. Everything that we ever experienced is all stored as memories, and it's all there. And that is this. That's why we call somebody. So we take care of this. In meditation, we are understanding, we're getting in touch with this, which is a lot more intelligent. That unlimited possibilities exist because there's unlimited past and unlimited future that exists in this quantum field where there's no time and space, and they all exist. And in meditation, we're accessing the power of this and accessing the power of this thumb. We're accessing these two. So, when we energize ourselves, then slowly we increase our capability to discern right and wrong. As we are dropping our past beliefs, our understanding slowly changes. If that understanding is that killing is acceptable before, but now you recognize and say, who am I to kill somebody? Our understanding is that, hey, this caste system is right before. And so we can differentiate people. Now we understand and say, as we're becoming one with this whole energy field, recognize and say, how is this right? How can we discriminate people based on any caste or creed and anything? Our beliefs change, our understanding changes slowly. And then as our intellect increases, discerning right and wrong, then automatically our mind becomes better and better and better. Because now we have a better chitta, better subconscious bed, and so we get a better projection of thoughts. We cool down, we observe ourselves, we try to provide a different response, we try to learn new things that support our life. We stop blaming, stop complaining. So as the mind is getting better, automatically the body gets better because our thoughts and feelings create reality. And so when we change our thoughts and feelings based on the various intellect development which is happening because this energizing ourselves, accessing this intelligent field, experiencing that we are something greater than body. In our meditation, we experience we are something greater. There is something more. It's not just mere bones and molecules. We have something more. We start experiencing a meditation. Reasons may be many. Many might have come for health. Many might have come for some problem solving a problem. But meditation is fundamentally helping us energize all the 5 bodies. When we understand ourselves, meditation is about understanding ourselves. Is it only these bones and molecules? Is it something more? Where did I come suddenly out of nowhere into this, taking a birth? What happens if I go beyond? Why did I do what I did in my whole lifetime? Everything is questioning. When we start questioning, then we start getting answers to all of it. When we understand ourselves, then we realize that we are all one. So we start taking care of this universal consciousness of everybody. We have to recognize that it's an iterative, slow, evolving process. It's a lifetime process. Just because you and I become meditators today does not mean that we put up ourselves on a pedestal and say we are like crossed everything. No way. These are lifetime processes. But we are making the first step in that direction to holistically heal ourselves. Our physical vitality increases. Our memory powers increase. Our intelligence, ability to discern right and wrong gets better. We are completely energized and accessing that intelligence out there. As much as we are there, we also recognize that there is this higher intelligence that's powering, and so we continue to learn to work with it. We take care of everybody unconditionally. That's how we get better, happy. So relax yourself, dear friends. We'll go into a meditation once again and learn more about meditation once again today after the practice. Those of you new, we are doing breath mindfulness meditation. Our goal is to empty the mind. Our goal is to go past We have to still the body so that we go past all those body consciousness, the 5-element consciousness, then the environment consciousness. Then we go past the mind, which is all the past in a simpler terms. The anxieties of the future, the worries of the past, we want to go past them. We want to go past everything that we know about ourselves so that then we become that emptiness and energy. And so we are trying to empty our mind, still a body, empty the mind. Stilling the body is close your eyes, remove the specs, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, and cross your feet at ankle. 3 things. Cross your feet at ankle, fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap, and then eyes closed, specs removed. This is, when you do this, then we become comfortable in our body. Take back support if required. See that you're comfortable. Comfort is first. If you would like to sit on the floor, sit down and then cross-legged, right? You want to take back support? Yes, I talked about it. Now, as you close your eyes and observe your normal natural breath, take any point on the nose, preferably in the center, and observe breath is going in and coming out. Breath is going in and coming out. And when you observe the breath, the mind becomes empty. In between, we get distracted, go into thought. When you are with the thought, recognize it, and then come back to observing the breath. We keep oscillating between the states, and so that's the practice of meditation. We're going to spend a long time on it, and before going into meditation, we are doing something called heart elevation process, where we keep our hands on the chest area with our eyes closed. We're trying to relieve an emotion. Basically, we want to fill up our heart center with love, gratitude, compassion, joy, appreciation, any of those emotions that make us one with other person, reduce our differences and make us one with others. So we want to fill up our heart with that emotion by reliving a moment from your past or from your future that you're visualizing and dreaming to be, right? Relax yourself, follow my guidance for that heart elevation. And then I'll say, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation or anapanasati. That's the time you're putting your hands into hands and then observing your breath. Relax yourself, sit comfortably. I'm playing some music. Music will help you to go into deeper states. With your eyes closed. Deep breath. Eyes closed. Put your hands on your chest area. Put your chin. Put back. Put sacred heart. Slow, long, relax. Take a slow, long, relaxing breath. And can you feel your beautiful heart? Breathe more and feel. your sacred heart, that seat of all emotions, which is nurturing all life with its love energy, with its gratitude energy. Breathe in to your heart center and feel your beautiful heart, your primary connection into this universe. I want you to bring up a moment from your life of love, gratitude, compassion, and relive that experience. And can you fill up your heart center with our emotions of love, joy, gratitude, compassion? Or bring up an experience from your future as if it's happening right now. And can you feel our emotions of love? Any of that heightened emotions. Come on, feel more of that emotion inside a beautiful heart and allow to expand your heart center. The more we feel that love, joy, compassion, gratitude, the more we're becoming one with all things and everybody in that experience. We're all deeply connected. Deep inside, we are specks of energy, intricately connected with each other in this quantum entanglement. Love, gratitude, compassion, kindness are all the ways to become one again. Feel that energy inside you, all around you. Friends, let's go into breath mindfulness meditation. With your fingers into fingers, rest your hands comfortably in your lap. And observe your normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath. In this meditation, we observe our normal, natural in-breath and the out-breath for the whole duration. Take any point on your nose, your root, tip or middle, preferably at the center of the eyebrows, and observe breath is going in and coming out. Our goal is to empty your mind. Our goal is to merge into that greater consciousness, that greater emptiness all around. Be with your breath. When we observe our breath, our mind slowly becomes empty of the thousands of thoughts. When the mind is empty, we channelize that energy into the generous present moment. We allow our body to function at its natural best. we develop greater immunity. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the warm out-breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to be with your lighter and shallow in-breath and the out-breath. Naturally to have thoughts, to recognize your thinking, gently come back to observing your tender, soft, easy, normal, natural breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. With your eyes closed, fingers into fingers, observe your in-breath and the out-breath. Allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all the thoughts in your mind. Be with your breath. Become one with that in-breath and the out-breath, dear friends. Allow yourself to become totally empty of all thoughts in your mind. As your mind is empty, you feel sensations in any part of your body. Allow yourself to merge into your in-breath and the out-breath, and allow yourself to slowly and slowly become empty of all thoughts in your mind. As the mind is empty, can you feel that emptiness inside of you, all around you? Can you become aware of that emptiness, where there is no body, where there is no thing, where there is no one, in no place and no time? become aware of that emptiness spreading far and wide beyond your body, beyond your room, beyond this planet, into the edges of this universe. If you find yourself distracted in thought, gently go back to observing your in-breath and the out-breath, and slowly find that emptiness all around. All emptiness is energy. All emptiness is energy. That is the quantum energy field of unlimited possibilities and opportunities. Everything we have ever experienced, all will experience, is here in this field. As energy waiting to happen in our physical reality with our observation. Allow yourself to be with that emptiness of no body, no thing, and allow yourself to stay connected to the abundance of energy in this field. stay aware of that emptiness inside of all around you, of no body, of no thing, in no place and no time. Can you become aware of that emptiness on your left side, stretching into infinity? Become aware of that emptiness on your right side, spreading far and wide. Allow yourself to experience the infinite depth of that emptiness inside you, all around you, and allow yourself to stay connected to the abundance of energy. All emptiness is energy, where everybody and everything is connected. The longer we stay in this field of unlimited possibilities, the more we receive from it. Remember, we are less matter, we are tiny matter, all emptiness and energy. Allow yourself to go beyond your body, way beyond your life, and stay connected with this emptiness and energy as pure awareness. yourself to merge into this emptiness. Where everybody and everything is connected. This is this quantum consciousness. This is your divine self. This is your greater mind. Go deeper and deeper into that emptiness of nobody, nothing. And allow yourself to experience your wholeness again. Friends, let's express gratitude. Gratitude is an ultimate state of receivership. Open up your hearts and can we express gratitude to your parents for giving us this beautiful connection to this universe. Be grateful to all your teachers and mentors for expanding our knowledge and wisdom. Be grateful to all the people in your life, your family, your friends, your relatives, your colleagues, everybody who are helping us learn so many things. Be grateful to all the things you use, the places you visit, your governments, companies, systems, various people that support our lives in many, many ways. Be grateful to this grand nature, the bird, the fish, and the animals, planets or stars, for being an integral part of our life, filling our lives with energy, mystery, beauty, and more. Be grateful to yourself for caring for you, for caring for others, for allowing consciousness to explore through you. Be grateful to this intelligent universe, that quantum energy field, for allowing us to experience so much more in this life. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership.
सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
Relax your body. Feel your body. Relax yourself. And let the autonomous nervous system synthesize the energies into your body. As you relax, recollect your experience from the session. How did you feel? What did you see? What have you experienced? And whenever you're ready, you can keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. And then you may open your eyes. Okay. Hope you enjoyed the session. You want to approach meditation in the most casual way, meaning no expectations. You're doing it because it's fun to do. It gives us that happiness without too much of thinking about it. It's like a casual practice, like you go for a walk. You don't plan too much, you don't think too much about it. You feel like doing, you just go out and then step out into the nature and walk. When we meditate, without too much of expectation, too much of planning, and then make it easier process, not a very serious process. Like we have to eat food, we do it. It's their part of life. Like that, we run, we take exercise, we do exercise, we walk. Maybe one sharing from somebody new. How are you feeling? 5 days of meditation. Someone new, first time who joined this meditation, joined a program. Anybody would like to share? You can raise your hand. Yes, we'll take Ravindraji, we'll take Sachin Fiaria. Yes.
Yeah. So this is Sachin here.
Yes, Sachin, please go ahead.
Yeah. Very good morning, sir. And thank you so much for this wonderful sessions in the last 5 days. Sir, I'm really experiencing a very good meditative state. I did not expect that, it would be so easy that I could go in the meditative state so easily. It barely takes any effort, and I'm able to do it so wonderfully with your guidance, sir. I am able to keep my thoughts away, and most of the time it does keep coming back, but with the guidance, sir, I'm doing it really well. Thank you so much.
Wonderful, Sachin. That's great to know. Where are you calling from?
I'm from Mumbai, sir.
Mumbai. That's great. Yes, Mr. Ravindra, sir.
This is 5th day I am experiencing the meditation, and it is such a wonderful experience. It is so easy to make. Even though I am doing meditation on and off for the past 10 years, this is the first time I am doing it continuously and experiencing the same. One thing I observed is, in the beginning, our Guruji is telling that you have a relaxed seat and other things and also. But he never told us any time to keep our back straight. But even yesterday, he was telling that you can keep the back as you like. But in all other things, that was the thing I was doing it and doing it. But after our Guruji's guidance, just I relaxed and started doing it. You don't believe that I was astonished to see within minutes my back has become straight because of the concentration or observation of the breathing going in and going out. Yes, I got enlightened like anything. Yes. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Ravindra, sir. We are co-travelers. We're all teachers. We're all students same time. Thank you. Wonderful. Great to have you. Yes. We'll take the last one. Mrs. Madam Geeta. Yes, please.
Namaskar, Guruji.
Please go ahead, madam. Can you speak?
Namaskar.
Yes, namaste. We're not able
Namaste,
to
yes.
see you. Yes, we're not able to see you, but please go ahead.
Yeah, namaskar. Thank you so much. First time I've experienced it so much that I get so emotional about it. I've been doing it, but never like this before, what I'm getting out of it. And I'm from Sydney, Australia. And I have attended here and there a lot of meditations, but not like this one. This is really getting into me. And I'm really emotional and I'm experiencing it so well. I sleep so well after this. when I go to bed, I only think about this meditation. And I hope I can continue for next whatever any more days left, 36 days. But I missed yesterday. But in the evening, I just went on a YouTube and I did the recorded one in the evening, which I had the same effect on me, which I really enjoyed it. So I cannot say more than that. Thank you so much to you.
Thank
So
you.
grateful.
Thank you. Gabriel. That's wonderful to know, dear friends. That's wonderful to know. Thank you so much. And yes, it will become a habit. It will have to become a habit when you do it for 40 days regularly. And regularity is very important. And if you are regular, then absolutely. And it's great that you're able to make sure the YouTube, madam. So that's wonderful. So, dear friends, there are questions around emptiness. And then let's also understand what meditation is and what meditation is not. A lot of times, whatever, based on various understandings, there is the biggest myth of meditation too, right? That if I meditate, then I'm going to resign from my life, right? As many people have this myth that meditation is for withdrawing from life processes. It is only for those who are retiring or now finished all their responsibilities of life. It is the biggest myth that I came across ever since that by now you also perhaps are understanding. Meditation, in fact, is to enhance life in every possible way. So that's why it's so beautiful to actually introduce it very, very early. That as many of us are saying and many of us felt, why did I not learn it much before when I was younger? So there are a lot of myths. That little book that we posted has a bunch of myths that Dr. Deepak Chopra so beautifully written down. And you can read all of them. And Dr. Newton Kondaviti even talks about these myths in a lot more elaboration in his book, The Art and Science of Meditation. That is one of the recommended books from yesterday's newsletter. Right. So what is meditation not? Perhaps that will help us understand what meditation is. By now, of course, those of you who have been there the last 5 days, you're understanding. Meditation, first of all, is not an intellectual process. It's not just intellectually analyzing and understanding that, okay, it's all energy, it's all Brahma Tattva, it's all consciousness exists there, everything is nature, Prakriti. It's not just intellectually analyzing and then I come from it and go back to it. It's not an intellectual analysis. It needs to be a practice. Whatever that we are understanding, it's learning, we need to go into a practice to experience it for us to really have it anchored into us to expand our real understanding. When you experience it, experiential knowledge is wisdom, and then experience goes into our subconscious and unconscious nature of our reality, and so then we become of it. It's called learning, doing, being. We go. So meditation is not a mere intellectual process. First thing. Meditation, we're not exerting our mind. It's not a mental exertion. Our goal is to empty the mind. All right. We have these thousands of thoughts, we have to empty the mind. Now, scientifically speaking, when you put an observation on the thought and say, I'm getting this thought, I got to cut this thought down, lower this thought. Why thinking like this? The more we think about it, the more we think of these thoughts and then more feel that, why is this coming to us? Then we are exerting ourselves mentally, and then it's only going to make things worse. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Quantum physics law. Where you place your attention is where you place your energy. Every thought is energy, feeling is energy. It's measured. There is actual electromagnetic waves that come out of this thought and feeling that they generate. That's why you have brain waves, you have this energy field around our body. Where you place your attention, place your energy. So we want to avoid thinking more of these thoughts. And so the simplest way is observing our breath, going away from the thought and observing the breath. And that's how mind becomes empty. So meditation is not a mental exertion. Just because we want to empty the mind, we're not exerting ourselves onto that. Meditation is not contemplation. A lot of them people say, I'm going into my quiet mode. I'm just thinking about it. I'm reflecting upon myself. That's not meditation, dear friends. That is contemplation. Contemplation is where you are assessing. It's very important to reflect upon our life. Every day at the end of the day, you can just reflect upon how is my day, right? There is always a lot of things that people talk about. Write a gratitude journal, a thank you journal, or a feel good factors of the day. You can think many ways. But contemplation is typically you're doing it once in every 3 months or regularly or now frequently, yearly, about various life events. Why did I do what I did? Why did I travel to these few places? Is there any connection? Why is that I'm able to continue to be with this set of people in spite of they bothering me or whatever that is, right? So when we contemplate on it, when you're asking a question, the CEO of a brain comes into picture and then start accessing everything related to it. But such contemplation is required, essential for us to go forward in life, progress. But that's not meditation. Meditation is fundamentally no mind activity. We got to seize our mind activity and then be in that empty state, access that field. I'll get to that field. Meditation is not concentration. Concentration is a derivative of meditation. When we talk about mind powers next week, but meditation, when we are observing our breath, we are doing a subtle observation with a goal to forget even the slightest mind activity of observing the breath. So concentration on the breath would be how fast I'm going, how slow I'm going, how many breaths I'm doing. Is this a lot of air? Is it going all the way from stomach or is it here? And is it erratic, going fast, and going slow? All of this is concentration. You're concentrating on it, trying to understand every bit of it. Whereas in the process of meditation, what we're doing is we want to let go. We want to subtly observe it to a point where you know that the breath exists, it's going, coming, going, coming. And then just be there, nothing more. Do not analyze it. Concentration has an analytical mind into it, whereas meditation, there is no analytical mind, right? It is just observing, witnessing, pure witness. So meditation is not concentration, but concentration is a power, essential, is an active mind power, essential to experience the dual nature of our life, our experiences significantly. We know that. Meditation is not a prayer, is not worshipping. It's not. Meditation is helping us transport and then helping us forget ourselves completely and become one with ourselves, with that energy emptiness all around. Prayer, in most cases, now of course, there are some people who say, I'm praying, I'm in front of this deity, and then I completely forget myself. I go into a trance, right? So those may be the cases where you are going into trance, you completely forget yourself, emerging in this oneness, everything that exists out there, that empty field, quantum field. That may be the case, but that's not necessarily most people are doing it. Meditation, where you have the deity in mind, prayer and worshipping you always have a reference point outside, and then you are putting your focus on that, and then you're actually in it. So in the process, you are not merging yourself and experiencing your own way, that grander self, that who you think is outside of you. But that's us. That's why Aham Brahmasmi, Tatvamasi has been said again and again. Meditation is not chanting of mantras. Chanting of mantras again, so I want you to just take a reference point. It's no mind activity. We are less matter, more energy. And when matter is about everything that we know, understanding or bringing memories of everything that we know, which is a body or environment, the whole past memories. So chanting again is a mind activity. You're actually there, right? Now there are various techniques of meditation. There are various techniques where some say be with the sound, be with the mantra, be with that. Now all of them have no doubt about benefit, but we are talking of the simplest process of where you are forgetting yourself, you're forgetting of that matter completely. that you are a material. You are this stuff that is there of these 5 elements, whatever. You're forgetting all of that, or you are with this chitta. And we take away the chitta and the mind, the material stuff, the 5 elements, then we have to experience that energy and emptiness, right? The easier process. So it's not another relaxation technique. Yes, it can be a great relaxation technique because it's a byproduct. The moment we close our eyes and the moment we slow down, then obviously the body cells are relaxing significantly. The moment we instruct ourselves that I'm relaxing, we relax. So relaxation is a natural process. It happens automatically, but using it merely for relaxation technique is, then we are taking, the slightest part of meditation. Meditation is not visualization. When I will talk about visualization, visualization is added to meditation to increase the infinite power of mind. Visualization helps us to program ourselves with the newer experiences that we are seeking in our life. Our mind does not know, our body does not know when something is happening really physically or merely in the mind. And so we can program ourselves with a newer experience of our future in the present moment by visualizing and dreaming. So visualization is one of the most powerful techniques called creative visualization, right? Our mind rehearsal, our dream, all that point out to creating a new future ahead of the time by visualizing with our experience. And we are going to learn that very actively, but meditation is not that. Meditation is still, visualization is a body mind activity. We have to take that out and then become empty and then get in touch with that field. Matter very much exists in visualization. Our whole goal of meditation is to remove the matter, our understanding of matter, our experience of matter. Meditation is not self-hypnosis. Hypnosis also helps people to go and then forget themselves, right? It is possible, but meditation, we want to be consciously aware. In hypnosis, somebody else is trying to understand about you. In meditation, you are consciously aware of yourself, and that is the state that we're going to go to, right? In meditation, we are going beyond to experience this greater emptiness energy. So while there is some element of hypnosis may be there in trying to take guidance and all of that, but meditation is being consciously aware of yourself fully all the time, and that is the state we want to go to, and then we will go there slowly, right? So in meditation, if you recap what meditation is a total cessation of all the restless waves of the mind. It's emptying everything that is there in the mind. We slowly empty one by one of the thousands of thoughts. This is a state where we are still body, still mind state. We are in a still mind state. Now, when we are still mind state, many things happen. And so where we are talking of experiences of meditation. But we cease all the thoughts of the mind and the still mind state. So when we are in the still mind state, or as we practice, meditation is being state. We go into being. We initially learn about love. We initially learn about compassion. We initially learn about thoughts create reality. But we practice so much, and then finally we become of it. It naturally comes to be grateful to somebody, something that happens to us. Small things to little things, we are in a natural state of expressing gratitude. We don't need to think about expressing gratitude. So meditation moves us into a being state of whatever that we're wanting to be. Meditation is a process of self-exploration. It is a process to explore ourselves, the nature of our reality, nature of this existence of all around, all things and everybody around. Our relation to them is a process of exploration. The more we are emptying ourselves, the more we are revealed, we are accessing information. Synchronicities happen, messages come. We start experiencing something greater than the body. So then we start asking the right questions more and more. Right. So now what happens? We are on the hour, but let me answer these questions around emptiness. So when we are empty, when we are observing the breath, slowly mind is becoming empty. Yeah, I'm sure you noticed it by now. And thoughts do come naturally. And so for a few seconds we are empty. Slowly, slowly, as you're observing, breath is becoming shallow, lighter, lighter, and slowly you are getting empty. We also notice that it is happening. While we are observing, it's happening parallelly. We don't do any extra activity to empty it. It is happening, right? This happens. And then when we are slowly getting empty, and then finally where there is a point where we don't remember that we are observing our breath, we go into that state because it is easy to forget this beautiful breath which is there with us all the time. It is there from us with us even before we even formed our mind to analyze everything. We know that, right? A fetus starts, the heartbeat starts at around 3 weeks, whereas the mind forms only after about 8 weeks. The brain forms only after 8 weeks brain. That's why heart can exist independent. So now, when we're observing, when we're emptying ourselves, as we withdraw our attention of all the thought, so the matter slowly goes away because thought is about a person, place, or thing. Then there has to be emptiness of nothing, right? Imagine in this whole world, we take out all the people, we take out all the things, nature, trees, everything. We take out everything. And then we take out the sun, moon, everything. Start what's happening. If we take out everything that exists, take it out, because everything is an extension of our memory or thought, right? Our understanding of what the sun is, what moon is, what the fan is this laptop is, everything, where people are. So when you take all of them out one by one by one by one, what is there? There is this emptiness. You'll agree with me that there is emptiness. Now, how does it look? How does it feel? If there is a room and I take out everything and then think of all 4 walls are that everything is taken out, including the lights, then you say that it is dark. It's empty, it is dark. So that emptiness for many people can be dark. What is the color of darkness? It depends on what your notion of darkness is. If you are brought up always with a bed lamp and it's a blue color lamp, it could be blue color for you, darkness. Your darkness could be that light blue color. It could be grayish color. It could be black. For many people, it's blackness. It's totally black. For many people, some people say it is light. I'm filled with light. I'm filled with this whole white light, blue light, the whole golden yellow light. But what you see, the properties in all of them is same, that you don't see anything in it. No furnitures, no people, no things, no nothing, no places. You don't see anything. It's all totally blank. It's all empty. That's the property common. You don't see anything. It's all empty, empty, empty for far, far, far away. Infinite length of it is empty. All you see is that light. All you see is that blackness, darkness, gray color, blue color. Whatever that is, your notion of emptiness is. Some people have expressed that I'm seeing this huge, huge empty ocean. Ocean represents the emptiness, right? When you go in and look at it, it's totally empty. Other than that water, which is again, all we see is total emptiness in ocean. That's because we are putting our attention not onto the ground and above, and then we'll all see totally empty. So some people say I'm experiencing this big ocean thing, and then in all of this emptiness, there is only again another property. The property is that you feel like very, very, peaceful there. That emptiness, you feel totally peaceful, totally just, you are in it. You're merged in it, you are one with it. You feel that calmness, enormous calmness and peace that you feel in there. Then we are in experiencing that emptiness, right? If you're seeing, when I say with your eyes closed, can you feel that emptiness of no body, nothing? Now, if you're feeling the walls of your room, then you're still there in the mind. If you're feeling the furniture next to you, You're still there in it, right? You're feeling, or I'm using the word, by the way, awareness, right? Feeling means it's from the body, right? You are using your sensory perceptions to feel one way or the other with your eyes, ears, my throat, your sensory perceptions. You are hearing, smelling, touching, and all that are there, sensing. But awareness is outside the body. It's not using your five senses. It's not using the jnanendriyas. Of course, we're not doing any using the karmendriyas, because anyway we are still the body, still in the body. But it is, awareness is outside the body. Awareness is consciousness. It's always paying attention. So we are able to pay attention to ourselves. Like when I asked you to pay attention to your nose, without touching it, you know that there is something called nose exists. You know that it is doing something there, right? You don't know exactly how it looks right now, but you know it is there. So I'm talking about awareness. When you are becoming aware, putting your attention on your left side and right side, you don't find walls, you don't find furniture, people, and then instead you find this whole emptiness. And if you are experiencing that, friends, then you are into that. You have gotten into a no thought state. And then as we observe ourselves, there'll be times where you don't find yourself. There'll be times where you don't find your fingers. You feel like, okay, they don't exist. Several times, it happens. It's a common experience. You don't find, it says some parts of the body don't exist. Sometimes you don't find yourself at all completely. Right? So that is the time where we are saying that we are experiencing emptiness. And then emptiness is energy. Now, energy can be experienced, not experienced. Energy is experienced in many forms. Sometimes you feel like wind hitting you, right? The energy is showing up as sweat, or showing up as heat or coolness, a lot of cold. I don't know if anybody felt a lot of chilling coldness in your meditation. If you did experience it, say yes. There are lots of emotions that you experience. Energy is expressed as emotion, it shows up as emotion. Every vision, any colors, anything, basically the visions, our body movements, body sensations, all are experience of energy. Okay. It is okay if you don't feel anything, and then as long as you experience emptiness, you are there. Emptiness is energy. Now, how to experience it? It need not matter if you had any body mind sensations or any kind of transcendental experience where you find yourself to be very huge personality. You are shrinking, expanding, and growing. You are finding yourself as you're seeing some form of God, maybe Sai Baba. Many people see Sai Baba. Many people see Jesus Christ. Many people see Mahathir Babaji, that immortal being that exists, that is said to be existing out there in Himalayas. Many people see that picture. Now, why would you see just like that from nowhere? Right? Suddenly you might see some form of an animal, whatever that is that you're seeing, they all are representation of energy coming in there. Okay. Is it possible that they're thought projections? Possible. Is it possible the thought projections? Yes, possible. Right? But over a period of time, you will differentiate what is your thought projection, what is not. The whole trick is in that. The whole trick is in what is a message, what is that experience of meditation, or what is my thought projection. How do you care? You stay with it, and then over a period of practice, then you are experiencing many things, and then you will know it. People ask, am I sleeping? First thing I do is I go into sleep. Seems like I slept for a long time. Meditation, of course, is got a process. Well, next week you'll understand how meditation is helping us to go into a deep sleep to heal a body, because that's a property of a deep sleep, repairing the body. But meditation is taking naturally many people into sleep because there is a chemical that's produced. And so you may be sleeping, but more than often, we're not sleeping too. But we just conclude that I slept because I didn't have an awareness of time. And for us, the only awareness of not having awareness of time to us is equal to sleep. And so we simply say I slept, right? A lot of times you go into flow in doing an activity, action. If you like something, music, for example, you start practicing. Before you realize 3 hours pass, that also we lost awareness of time. But then we say, yes, I've been practicing music. Oh, really? Already 3 hours passed? I didn't know that. We say that many times, where we lose track of time, right? But sleep is happening because meditation is, of course, is relaxing the body so significantly, moving us from that beta, alpha, theta to delta. Delta is deep sleep state. It is going into the delta state sometimes. When we go to sleep, when we don't know. That is that unlimited intelligence. That is that unpredictable field. Unlimited, unpredictable. We can't predict this because what we know is 0.01%. What we don't know is this everything that 99.99999%. So how can we predict what can happen? We can only experience to see that I'm experiencing one way, you are experiencing another way, that somebody else is experiencing some other way. Because there's infinity of experiences. Right? So dear friends, it's always great to understand more about meditation. Thank you for joining. Tomorrow we'll have a leadership session. We'll have a master coming in tomorrow and then share with us. Join us back again at 6 a.m. And with that, I wish you a great day and see you back at 6 again. And we'll do more questions around this after 2 minutes of break. Thank you.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful. 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 Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me.
Okay.
Sir, we have Rakesh Mishra, sir.
Yes.
Sorry. Yes, Master Chanda, the question I have about, you explained that when we are doing the meditation, that time we are focusing on our breath, and with that we empty our mind. So my question for you, this is what we are, till we are doing during the meditation, that's fine. But once we are not doing the meditation and doing our daily chores, at the workplace or walking or with the family, is any way we can control some of the thoughts which kind of disturbs us?
Yes.
Or in other words, after we finish doing the meditation, how we can control our mind, or how this meditation is helping us?
Yes. So meditation leads to mindfulness. Mindfulness is non-judgmental awareness of whatever we are doing at this moment. And mindfulness is a derivative of meditation. Meditation is emptying the mind emptiness. Mindfulness is we are applying all the energy that you have into the present moment without any judgment. And meditation naturally leads us to the mindfulness because first thing that meditation is doing is bringing a lot of self-awareness into us when we are wakeful. Right? As the thoughts are coming down, there isn't anything to take over a body out of environmental triggers that we get. For example, you see a boss who we argued and then had a lot of discussions, arguments and fights. And earlier, immediately without control, that emotion comes up and then suddenly a whole bunch of thoughts about past would come up. And then we already lost it. Whereas now, because we are already controlling our thoughts and a meditator regularly meditates, moves the thought level from 50 to 70,000 thoughts to a few thousand thoughts, maybe 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. They have lesser thoughts. And so those memories do not just like that come up. So we become very aware. When we are meditating, we become very aware of our body and our mind, our thought patterns, reaction patterns, emotional patterns. And so it gives us that moment of opportunity to correct it and then change our state, right? So it brings us that mindfulness. That awareness is leading us to being mindful of whatever we're doing. We get distracted in our day-to-day wakeful time. Suddenly this awareness comes to us because meditation is bringing that awareness back and saying, hey, focus, whatever you're doing right now. So it brings the focus back again. So we become mindful and become aware. So aware of our emotions, we have an opportunity to correct them. So then we start building relationships because we no longer burst out that easily, right? And it's going to build up, and we'll learn this science fully as we go in. There is an emotional intelligence week, so we'll understand fully how meditation is helping us become very mindful of our talking, or speaking, or activity. Right, all of that we'll understand, but it is bringing naturally. We don't. That's why the process that I've learned is that when we regularly practice meditation, automatically we are developing a lot of mindfulness in a wakeful time to be with ourselves, to be with the activity we're doing, to be non-judgmental about people that we are there in front. And so automatically we can get most out of it and become great friends with them because we start listening to them as opposed to teaching them, right? All of that will happen. Rakesh, we'll understand it as we go along. Just with this, what we're following is going to happen.
Thank you, sir. We have Prasanna Kumar, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, go ahead, Prasanna Kumar.
Yeah. Good morning, sir. You remember me, sir, in the month of October or November beginning, you had conducted one manifestation program, meditation program, 4 days or 3 days.
Yes.
You told us how to draw the chart for short-term achievements and long-term achievements, long-term goals and all.
Mm-hmm.
I followed that, and I wanted my practice to improve. Within 21 days of that practice, that your meditation, I got my profession improved like anything. At least 3 times my income is increased because of that manifestation meditation. I thank you very much. All credit goes to Mr. Chandra sir. I wanted to share with you. Yesterday or day pressure, I could not get the time. Anyway, you gave me time today. I thank you very much, sir. And you are talking about meditation book and this newsletter. I am not getting anything, sir. My email ID, my phone number, everything is given to you.
I see. Okay. Not
Even
sure.
today I have posted in my chat.
So if you can, if you have, if you put it, somebody will definitely take care of it. I'm not sure why.
I have put it even today also. In chat, I have put my number and email ID also I have put.
Okay. Sheetal, can you take care of this, please?
Sure, sir.
Yes.
I am continuing, sir. 40 days meditation, I will do that and I will practice in my lifetime, throughout my lifetime. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Prasanna Kumarji. Where are you from and then what do you do?
I am from Bangalore, sir. I am a practicing cost accountant. I am from Bangalore, sir.
Practicing what?
Cost accountant.
Cost accountancy. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Yes, nice to know that the business is flourishing. Excellent. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is working, sir. Your manifestation meditation is definitely working. And I have told this to all my friends also.
Wonderful. Great. Who else? Anybody else? Fine.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have Kailan Raju, sir.
Yeah, morning, sir. I'm Kailan Raju. I'm calling from Hyderabad. Sir, I have two requests. Like I'm thoroughly enjoying this meditative sessions. I'm really liking it. In the beginning of the session, you actually play a very nice music. Because I get time in the I get time in the other means during other periods of this day, like in the afternoon or in the evening. I really like that music very much. I wanted to, because I'm putting it in the chat, but I'm not getting any assistance.
We'll give you the playlist. They're all available on YouTube. We'll give you the playlist so you can play. And then the music, the guided meditation is also available as part of recording, right? So it depends on what you want to listen in. But we'll give you the playlist so you can.
The first music which you play is very soothing, and actually it is good. It's basically every person gets connected some or the other way. So I'm getting connected to that particular music, and I'm really liking it, and I'm enjoying it thoroughly.
Wonderful.
So I wanted that music thing. Sir. Second thing is, my request, if you can please ask, there's so many, to add me in the WhatsApp group. I've been putting my message from the past 3-4 days to add me in the WhatsApp.
Have you registered for the program?
Yeah, I've registered it, sir. I've got a confirmation in the email also. I've got a confirmation. I've registered I got a confirmation in my email.
You must have gotten an email giving you a link to click for becoming a member of WhatsApp group, right? You must have gotten an email after that. Please check in your junk mail folders or bulk mail folders, because everybody who registered with the proper email ID, if you got an email confirming your registration, then there's also an email that would have gone to you within the 24 hours of starting the session, which will have which has a link to the WhatsApp group. So you have to click that to become a member.
Perfect. I perfectly appreciate it. It's a nice process. Okay. I appreciate process like that. That's good. Then I'll check that also, then, sir.
Yeah, please.
So please, my main is if you can send the link of the music, sir. That music is very good. I'm really liking that music very much.
We'll post in the WhatsApp group. Yes. So you become a member if you give your number. You're Raju, right? Kailan Raju. Yes.
I'm Kailan Raju from Hyderabad.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I think that's all we have.
Okay. Would anybody would like to say how you liked the breakout session yesterday? Any of your first timers? Was it useful? Yes. Hi, Jagdish, sir.
Morning. Yeah, as usual, it was a very good experience. I went into a trance for quite a bit of time today, and it looks like I am actually reaching a state of maturity as meditation is concerned. It was a good experience, and I'm enjoying it. I'm only hopeful that all the new people who I joined seem to be getting it faster, as I noticed some of the experience there. And so, thank you very much. You've been doing a very, what shall I say, highly beneficial to me. I told you I'm a very selfish person, and I'm getting what I wanted. Thanks a lot. I enjoyed today's meditation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Dear friends, that's Professor Jagadish, who's been practicing from IIM Bangalore, Pharma. Been practicing meditation, so we're listening to Sar's experiences one of the days too, for sure. Kanchan Mauryaji, how's it going?
So it's going wonderful, and thank you for inviting me for sharing of my experiences. As you today, as you explained, you become more mindful, you become this. So I am observing everything in my personal life, whatever is happening with me. Okay, the thoughts, how to improvise yourself, everything, everything. So thanks a lot for giving us such a wonderful gift, and it has happened in my life. Thank you. Buddha happened in my life, and thank you for contributing into so many lives, which people are not aware or unaware of their way of being, but it's really adding more into the life of others. Thanks a lot.
Wonderful, Kanchanji. Okay. All right. So thank you all, friends. So we'll meet back tomorrow again at 6 a.m. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thanks.
सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, 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 सांस को अपनाए, सांस को अपनाए, सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए, सांस को अपना है ध्यानी बन जाए। ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, ये दुनिया कैसे बदलेगी हमसे हमसे, हम खुद को कैसे बदलेंगे ध्यान से, विज्ञान से, आत्मज्ञान से।